Hi everyone, can you spy what I'm looking at? Wow, look at those. Isn't that fantastic? My goodness. Hi everyone, it's such a lovely day. I thought that I would be going out looking for birds. Did you see all those lovely birds? Aren't they wonderful? I've got my binoculars and I'm on the lookout for lots of different kinds of birds. And I have been trying to record them, so maybe you can help me today on finding a way of being able to show how many different types of birds that I saw during the day. Well, everybody, I made myself a sheet like I did last time and I put a title up the top. I've got types of birds near my house. I thought that might be a good heading. And then I started to draw some birds that I found. But you know what? They're flying away before I can finish drawing them all. I have no idea how I'm actually going to record the data, record how many that I see before they all fly away, because they're all moving everywhere. Can anyone think of how I might do that? I can't do like I did with my paints, where I could put them, I could actually grab them. We don't go around grabbing all the lovely birds, do we? They're going to fly away anyway. So how am I going to do that? I can't just draw them because they fly away before I can finish, and then more come and I have to try and figure out how to draw them. Okay, have a think, maybe have a chat with each other and see if somebody or lots of you can think of what I might be able to do. Well, how did you go, everyone? Did you come up with any ideas? Well, I came up with an idea and I thought that I would get a booklet and I would write down the birds that I think that have been seeing in my garden. So I've got 6 different kinds of birds. So I think I might go out and maybe think about how I'm actually going to record them on my little sheet. I'm going to have a walk and have a think. You have a think too. Well, everybody, I'm looking up and I have found some birds, so I think I'll start drawing them. Drawing is not being very successful. Look, I've got 3 down, but I've already seen a cockatoo. I didn't have time to write that down. It was too fast to draw. Do you think maybe putting numbers might be a good idea? Alright, I'll scribble out my birds and put some numbers, do you think? Well, everybody, I started and it's a little bit faster. I was able to find 1 kookaburra, of course. I had the 2 and then I found another one. And then there was 2 more that came along. And there was a bowerbird that flew through. And there was 3 cockatoos that made lots of noise. And then there was 1 that came back later. But I'm still not fast enough to get the lorikeets and the rosellas that come through. You can hear some right now. And I'm going to have to add these up. When I've done, I have to add 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus any others that I find as well. And I think there must be a better way of doing this. How about you pause again and see if you can think of a better way to do this. Well, did you think? I'm going to cross out what I did before. I don't think we'll use that. Do you remember the first ever type of recording of numbers? Yes, do you remember? It was called tallies. So I'm going to put 1 tally. There was 2, and then there was 1, and then there was another 2. And when we get to the 5th one, we put it across like that. There was 1 bowerbird. I had 3 to start with, and then I had 1 more visit. Oh, look, this is a bit like our subitizing. Do you remember? I can instantly see and I can instantly add. There comes a lorikeet. I can add 2 very quickly. And there comes another one. This is looking really helpful. All right, well, thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to see what else comes through. and then maybe see what I can do with that information. Well, everybody, that was a lot faster, and I know, I think that this is a lot easier to see. How many do you think this number is? 3, that's right. And how many is this number? 6, that's right. You have been learning your subitizing. 1, easy. 6, lorikeets are 8, that's right. And Rosella's are 3. There were 3. So that was fun and a lot easier. Now, I think I could still use my graph. I could use the numbers that I have here. The tallies is what we call them. This is a tally board, and we spell tally T-A-L-L-Y, tally. And this is a tally of birds. So I have made a tally of birds. So this is the information that I have gathered, and these are the marks, these are the types of birds that I found. So this is investigating. Now when we come to recording, we recorded the names and we recorded the amounts in tallies. We can then go to our graph and we can present our information in our columns. That's right, using a picture graph. So again, I can get my information and I can start drawing the amount of birds that are in there. Now I've also color-coded the birds that I have. First one is kookaburra, I've made brown. Magpies, well, I'm going to make that black and white. Bowerbirds are blue because, did you know, bowerbirds collect everything that are blue? How interesting is that? Cockatoos, yellow. Of course, why? Because they've got, yes, a cockatoo's crest is yellow. Lorikeets, I'm going to make them red, and Rosella's green. Okay, well, now that I've drawn all my birds in, now it's time to look at the colours that I chose and colour the birds in. So here I have the finished graph. So as you can see, I have my tallies, my tally of birds. There were 3. So let's check. Did I put 3 in my graph? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I did. Magpies. How many is in that tally? 6. So I should have 6 in my boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many bowerbirds? 1. We got that. Cockatoos. We have 6. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lorikeets. How many are there? 8. Very well done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And last one, Rosella's. There were 3. 1, 2, 3. We can see that. Fantastic, everyone. Well, thank you for helping me. One thing is, though, it did take me a very long time to draw all those birds. I wonder if next time we might explore how to do that a lot quicker. That's something to think about. Well, I'm going to ask you to do exactly the same thing as I did, but you might not be looking at birds. You might be looking at lots of different things. It might be that you tally how many people have sandwiches today and how many people have wraps and so on. Or it might be things that you can find in your classroom like you did last time with pencils or books. You might see how many books are non-fiction and how many are fiction. Well, I hope you have lots of fun making your graph of things to explore in maths this week. I'll see you next time.